What do you like most about being engaged? I get a little access to the money. Say what? What did she say? My gold digger meter is dinging.
Now, girl, that's all you was happy for? Access to the money?
There, little brown girl, can you do one last thing for me?
Hey everybody, this is Dominique with Black Girl Reviews, and I am back with another review for Married to Medicine, Season 10, Episode 1, Southern Sweet Tea. Okay, new girl, Dr. G, wife, is in the title of the first episode, Sweet Tea, girl. All right, y'all, I am about to get into this review. I have my notes. I will be reading off my notes because I want to be able to read word for word of all the shade that was thrown in this episode. This episode made me laugh, especially with Heavenly. Say what you want, but Heavenly is needed for this show because she keeps the laughter. She keeps it. Well, I laugh. I know a lot of people don't laugh and don't like Heavenly. So, according to me, it's funny when Heavenly gets messy. All right, let's get right into it. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie meets up at the vault. It is pretty much Phaedra's. Phaedra is the co-owner of it. It is a high-end fashion store. All I saw was coats, so I don't know what else is there. And then Heavenly compliments Jackie and says she's looking good, and that ain't nothing. She can compliment Jackie. What she said, and then that don't mean that she like girl. That's Toya. That's a carpet muncher. Now, Heavenly, why are you already throwing shade at Toya? And it's just like the first 5 minutes of the show. Phaedra shows up. She's dating a heart doctor. Then that was pretty much it. They talk about quad and different stuff. It was a filler scene to me. Simone has a couples night with Toya and Eugene, and then Dr. G and his fiancée, Sweet Tea. Toya says Simone helped them get through their tough issues last year. And wondered why Dr. G would want to get married after Quad, because it was a lot. And they showed the clip of Quad and Dr. G talking about all the things that they did to each other. And I was just like, yeah, that is a lot. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie and Phaedra talks about Quad and wonders where she's at and is happy for Dr. G and his new fiance. Dr. G shows up with Lateasha, aka Sweet Tea. Simone loves hanging with Lateasha. And Cecil feels like he leveled up. Lateasha talks about her engagement party, the hoedown. Simone asks what made him want to marry Sweet Tea. He said his DMs was lit at the time. People saying, "Oh, daddy, come here. Oh, don't you want to shower with me? Oh, I want to." He got a high.
Oh yeah, everybody was hitting up my DMs, and everybody like, "Oh, don't you want to shower with me? And oh, don't you want to be with me?"
Toya said, and that's how I got him. I hit him in the DM, and everybody was like, "What? You hit him in the DMs?" And she said, "Yeah, I hit him in the DMs. I said, I can give you what you need," with the baby emojis. And Simone like, girl, you told him. You give him what you need. And of course he responded like, you don't even live in Atlanta. And she's like, oh, that's only a flight away. And because at the time she lived in DC. Heavenly goes prom dressing with her daughter. Aurora. I can't say her name. I'll just say her daughter. She doesn't want her to go to college out of state because she wants her daughter right next to her. And she ends up buying a $2,000 dress for prom. And I was just thinking about how much my dress cost for prom. My dress was like $80. And that's what I picked. So it wasn't like, but I wouldn't have picked a $2,000 dress. But I wasn't in a place that had $2,000 dresses. Like probably the most expensive dress probably might have been like $200. And it wasn't Macy's. It was like, all right, let's move on. I'm talking too much about myself. Dr. G and Sweet Tea engagement party. Everyone is ready for the hoedown. She is showing Dr. G how she decorated the house while he was at work. And he's like,
oh yeah, baby. Oh, it looks nice. I love it here. It looks great. You did that.
She talks about how she grew up in Texas, and that's why she named it the Hoedown. Toya and Simone rise together with Cecil and Eugene. Toya says her and Heavenly are in a better place. Simone said her relationship with Heavenly depends on what comes out of her mouth. All the ladies arrive. Sweet Tea shows us that she is actually a twin. Her twin arrives. A few other people that Sweet Tea knows arrives. Dr. Heavenly arrives with a new girl that I think we met her when they went to DC that season. I didn't write down her name. I don't know if she's a new girl or not. So if she comes back on the screen and then maybe if they get a confessional. Did they have a confessional? I don't think so. But if they come on the screen more and more, I will write down her name and get into it. So all the ladies sit down to talk. I think Phaedra was the last one to show up. All the ladies sit down to talk. Heavenly asks Sweet Tea, what do you like most about being engaged? Sweet Tea says that she
has access to the money. Money, honey. I got access to the money. When I walked in with my one suitcase, I looked around and I said, this is it. I made it. Moving on up.
Everybody was like, what did she say? Did she? Phaedra was like, I ain't saying she a gold digger. Heavenly said, she wouldn't call her a gold digger. That was funny. Oh my gosh. So Phaedra said her gold digger meter is dinging. Heavenly asked if she ever been called a gold digger. She said, not really, no. Toya asked, who called you a gold digger? And Sweet Tea said, no one. And then so Toya said, then say no one's called me a gold digger. Heavenly in her confession said, Quiet was a gold digger. Sweet Tea, she digging for copper. She don't even know what gold is and never seen it before. Please, why? And Toya says she doesn't want to make Sweet Tea awkward because they have been around Dr. G's ex. Toya starts asking everyone, have you talked to her or seen her? Toya just trying to set up this moment that's about to happen in a few minutes. Toya, you ain't slick and you wrong for bringing up Quad at this girl engagement party just so you can do this. So Toya said she wants to come around. She wants her to come around, but she wants to know where she is in her life. Why do you want to know where she is in her life? Toya, you're lying. Then ask Phaedra right after that if she covering her DUI case. And Phaedra doesn't know about no DUI case. Everybody was like, who? What? What DUI? Huh? What she say? Did you say DUI? They asked, Phaedra said, where did you hear that? Toya said, it's public knowledge. Sweet Tea said, we are not going to make this about Quad. Then she thanks Dr. Simone for referring her to Dr. Davis, who was a specialist in fibroids. Helen said, but Jackie, don't you do that? Don't you do that? But doesn't Jackie do all that? Don't you, Jackie? right, but I referred her to a specialist. Heavenly repeats it again. But Jackie, don't do that! Don't do that! I don't know why people don't think Heavenly is funny. This is so funny. Even me thinking about how that scene went, I'm literally almost got a tear in my eyes. Simone says, this is between me and her. It's between me and her. Simone said, Jackie is a general OBGYN. I like how when Simone gets angry, she starts talking like this. So, Jackie is a general OBGYN, and she referred her to a specialist. Heavenly said, I thought you want to keep the money in our friend group. Simone said, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know nothing you're talking about. Simone said, when she thinks it's fitting to refer someone to Jackie, she will. And then they start yelling. Heavenly doesn't understand why she getting upset. Sweet Tea Twins gets the ladies to stop yelling, telling everybody, let her talk. So Sweet Tea went and said that she went to Simone because Dr. G referred her to her. And then Jackie, the peacemaker who doesn't really say much, says, and you will be in good hands, honey bun. She didn't say honey bun, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Then Phaedra said, because right after that, Toya was like, well, let me go get Eugene because I'm just ready to go. Y'all know that's far, according to Toya. They out there in the boonies. So she ready to go because it's going to be a long drive. Phaedra said, okay, wait, before y'all leave, she wants to clear the air. Before she can even get what she wanted to clear the air about, Heaven says, you never slept with Greg. And Phaedra said, no. And everybody laughed, and that's when the scene went over. Sweet Tea and Dr. Greg heads to get their marriage license. She talks about how she didn't like how the ladies talked about Quad during her engagement party, and she feels like she's going to let it be known it's a new sheriff in town, and nobody's going to F with her. They get the marriage license, and the show ends with what's coming up in the next episode, in the few episodes coming forward, and it's gonna be a mess. But that's pretty much what happened in Marriage to Medicine. I did get a good kiki with the hold down. I guess I wouldn't have named it the hold down, but also I didn't have an engagement party. I literally just got engaged and I got married. It wasn't like a thing, so I wouldn't have done that, and I wouldn't have named it Hold Down. I forgot to put that Dr. Heavenly said, why would she name it Hold Down? That's tacky. And then they talked about how the house looked now that Lateasha lives there. And she's talking about, Quiet made it better. She got an interior designer. Sweet Tea is more like a Tarjay girl. Heavenly, stop! If I was on the phone with Heavenly when she said that, I would have been like, girl, stop! Dr. Jackie keeps Heavenly around because she knows. I think deep down, Dr. Jackie and Heavenly, when the camera's not on, they really do be kikiing and laughing about different situations. Like, Dr. Heavenly is too comfortable to be bringing up little digs and jabs at people in the presence of Dr. Jackie. Like, if Dr. Jackie really didn't follow up with anything, I just feel like she wouldn't keep making those little jabs at different people. But just the fact that Dr. Jackie really don't be saying much back to Heavenly, I just feel like when the camera's not on, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie really just be talking about people. Because y'all know, there's a rumor, I don't know who said it, but they said that Dr. Jackie really don't be acting like that off camera. Like, she act hood. off camera, and I believe it. Pretty much it was a good episode. It wasn't jam-packed with anything. It was just that moment at the hoedown that happened. So I still can't wait for the rest of the season. Let me think of anything. All right, yeah, I don't think of anything. Please like, subscribe, share my content. If you love Married to Medicine, let me know down below. Tell me how you feel about the new girl, Sweet Tea. Tell me about how Latoya got her get back required from last year for making up the rumors about her and her setting up the whole robbery. I think that's what that pretty much was. Because she was, I just want to know where she's at and where she's at in her life. Did you work on her DUI case? Girl, we know that was all a setup. All right, you guys. I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. And yeah, I said, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.
I hope you hear me, little brown girl.